Bienvenidos a MegaMúsica, mi nombre es Fátima Varela y el día de hoy me encuentro bien acompañada por los integrantes de The Rasmus. Me encuentro bien acompañada con Lauri y con Oki. So how do you feel, Lauri, to come here in Guadalajara once again?
Feels great. It's been 4 years since last time. We have been here 2 times before. And this time it's special because we have, I think, 4 days in Guadalajara, which is like amazing. Because usually we are very busy. We have to leave the next day and just came for the show. But this time we have so much time. So we're thinking like, what should we do here? Maybe you can tell us?
Oh, well,
Guide us somewhere.
yeah, we can go to Paris to know, I don't know, places that you have been not here there, you know? It will be fine.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so tell me about actually your career, because it's very important. How do you describe your evolution?
Well, the Rasmus is an old band. It's 22 years now, actually. So it's it's quite a long career. And how many albums we've released? Eight studio albums. And the music has been changing quite a lot. The first album was more like funk music with some saxophones and rhythmical music. I joined the band in '99. We changed a little bit more to rock style. And yeah, now we are planning the next album already, which will be released next year. And we don't know how that will sound yet.
Can you tell me more details about that new album?
Well, we have started writing songs. We have written 20 songs already. So all the lyrics are done, all the parts are written. And right now we're looking for the producer to finalize the sound world and start recordings after the summer. Actually, we shouldn't be here right now. We should actually be in studio and starting the new recordings. But when the manager called us, like, guys, I know you're on a break from touring, but would you like to go to Mexico? We're like, yes! 2 weeks? Yes.
Mexico have an important part in your life, isn't it?
Yes, very. We came first time like 2004. And still when I come to the airport, there are people waiting for us. Some of the same people, I recognize the faces like were there 14 years ago, or 12 years ago. And it's like we have so loyal fans here. Also in the Facebook, most of the fans are from Mexico, which is crazy.
When you released Dead Letters, you have many success in that time. So when you have tried to find another kind of job or another kind of, I don't know, work, so you have like, or you feel like in trouble because you're trying to look that success?
Well, every time when you get a big hit song, it's hard to top it. You know, the next one won't be as big. But actually, we didn't start to hate that song. Like so many bands, they start hating their hit songs. But we really feel that song helped us so much to get out of Finland, across the world. That was the reason that we came to Mexico for the first time. In the Shadows was that that song was played on radios everywhere. The videos were everywhere. So we're very grateful. And just now before we came here, we played in Peru for the first time. Actually, we played this huge stadium, and we played in the Shadows. There looked like 40,000 people jumping to that song. I was like, yeah, I'm so glad that we wrote that little piece of.
Where do you find the inspiration to create more music?
Well, it's like everywhere. And it can be a movie, I see a movie, maybe that gives me an idea for the lyrics. I could listen to, whatever old songs like Frank Sinatra is now playing. It can be like anything. I suck all these melodies in my head, and they can stay there for years, and they come out as the Rasmus music afterwards. So I don't call it stealing, but it's like borrowing. And then it gets mixed up, so it doesn't really sound like anything I've heard, but it's all, in my system.
You told me something very interesting. You are an old band, so how you prevent, how you stay together is difficult for you?
It's not difficult, but it's hard to say why we are still together. I think we are like brothers, and we are really honest for each other, and we've been having some ups and downs and some different thoughts about continuing with the band, but still the feeling is really good. And when we travel, when we jump on the plane and we travel to Mexico or I don't know, Argentina, we really feel good, and meeting the fans, and I think we feel pretty much alive when we do this.
Can you tell me about I don't know, one moment in your career, like fun, like you remember and you can recall, and it was like behind the stage or something like that?
There's a lot of things have happened on the stage. Just remember this one thing. I used to wear these like what do you call this? Like when you go skateboarding, you put this like to protect your knees. I used to do this like a knee slide, so I would run and then like slide on my knees, and once I slide off the stage, yeah,
wet, all wet.
Oh my god.
But like, there's been like so many things happening. It's like we should write a book about the Rasmus history. We've been talking about that a lot. Like,
Because I think you have many fans, so you have also many experience of that.
yeah, there's been like you said, like it's been 22 years. So there's been like so many things. It's actually hard to remember. Like, tell me something funny. You're like, oh, well, I should.
I don't know, maybe some kind of letter, some kind of email that you receive and you say like, oh my god, who sent me that?
Well, I have this one. Lauri got a special gift a couple of years back. Somebody bought a star. So there is a star named Lauri, and there is a certification telling that. So he owns a star from the sky, and that's pretty cool.
So what is next for the band? The new album, and you have a lot of projects?
No, that's the project. Well, number one, what we're gonna do is like now we're looking for the producer, start recording hopefully very soon, putting up some music hopefully in the spring, I think, I wish. It always takes a long time with us because we try to release so many countries at the same time, basically the whole world. So it's a lot of arrangement, the record companies, they need to be in contact and fix that stuff. But I think the actual recordings shouldn't take too long because we have all the material written already. So I'm quite positive that we could get something out in the spring.
How do you see the music industry now?
That's changing like crazy. Especially if I compare to what it was when we started, nothing's the same. It's so different. I find it very interesting, and I'm not against like anything basically. I think some of the things like Spotify, now they start working. When they came, it sounded kind of bad because it sounded a bit scary, like what's gonna happen to all the bands if the albums won't sell anymore. But now it seems like Spotify is working and people are listening a lot of streaming a lot of music, and I'm always curious more than like against things.
That's really amazing. So thank you very much for this interview, guys.
Thank you very much. It was nice.